Do you smell it in the air, my loyal minion?
The time is nigh, is it not?
Indeed. I've almost siphoned enough energy from those captured princesses. Soon I'll be back to full power. The black tendrils of evil will lash against this world, and from its cadaver will be raised a dark and terrible kingdom of death and despair. I will start by raising from the dead the most powerful single entity known to mankind.
You don't mean...
That's right. I will reach into the writhing, screaming nether of souls, and from it, I shall pull the greatest creature to ever roam the earth! Oh shit, someone beat me to it.
No, we were gonna do something cool for once.
Michael Jackson is back. Back from the dead 14 years later, and apparently he's back for a low-budget Halloween shindig.
This feels really disrespectful.
Go with that feeling, my dear butler, because you're right. This is insanely disrespectful. Or is it? Before we begin, I have to address the elephant in the room, and by address the elephant in the room, I mean banish it to the abyss of hell, never to be seen again. I do not wish to or care to discuss any IRL events, conspiracies, or court cases surrounding this particular pop star. We cool? We cool. So stow it. Airing on CBS in 2017, less than 10 years after Michael Jackson's untimely demise, Michael Jackson's Halloween is exactly just that. It's an animated Halloween special that features Michael Jackson. But how, you may ask? Does it feature Michael Jackson if Michael Jackson has been a corpse for the better part of a decade? Well, I'll tell ya. It kinda doesn't. It's got Michael Jackson songs, at least it's got remixes of them, and Michael Jackson's name is all over it, but obviously Michael Jackson's not in it, you know, for very obvious reasons. The special was created in direct collaboration with the Jackson estate. 𝓢𝓾𝓫𝓵𝓲𝓷𝓪𝓵, one of Michael Jackson's oldest personal friends and co-executor of the estate, along with a man named John McClane, served as the executive producers of the special. 𝓢𝓾𝓫𝓵𝓲𝓷𝓪𝓵 once stated that the special was something Michael Jackson had wanted to do, as Michael Jackson was a huge fan of horror and Halloween. That's why I say it might not be disrespectful. It's entirely possible that this is something that Michael Jackson did want, and that his friends were finally able to make a reality, though unfortunately long after his death. However, I simply can't stop being a cynic for more than 10 seconds. You see this man? You hear this beats? This is money, baby. It isn't just money. It's huge money. If they can't stop milking Marilyn Monroe's likeness for cash long after she's died, what in God's name makes you think they'd suddenly show restraint for the literal biggest celebrity since Jesus Christ? So let's quit beating around the bush and actually watch this thing, shall we?
So are we not gonna go to evil stuff today?
What?
I'm chill with just watching the movie. I'm just checking.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're just gonna watch this movie.
What about those princesses?
Well, they ain't going anywhere.
Nope.
We're shown Doctor Strange driving around in his Marvel supercar while the moon watches from above. It's very Halloween-y. Halloween-y? We're introduced to our first main character, Vincent. He wants nothing more than to be a professional DJ, but he's stuck being a wage slave at his dad's grocery store. Main character number 2 is Dancing Girl, Veronica. She wants nothing more than to be a professional dancer, but she's stuck being an intern at Nameless Faceless Robot Corporation.
Well, I gave up dancing so that I could devote all of my time to the Megacorp team.
You're not part of the team. You're an intern.
Of course.
The place is just called Megacorp. That's very clever, guys. Our mystery driver is revealed to be Bubbles, Michael Jackson's pet chimpanzee. Chimpanzee? Chimpanzee. Whatever.
Sergeant Family Market, how may I help you?
I'd like to make an order for delivery.
Why did he do a fake voice? Hey, are you a chimpanzee? Is this a chimpanzee driving a car calling me on the phone right now?
No.
All right, I thought for a second you might be a chimpanzee, but chimpanzees don't sound like that, especially ones that drive cars. Bro, the combined cost of that equipment could probably pay for the entire store for a month. Get that shit out of the garbage, you crybaby. We are now introduced to main character 3, Ichabod, the dog. I hate this dog. This dog is ugly, This might be the least marketable, quote, cute dog character I've ever seen. Why does he have hair? Holy shit, Bubbles just drifted in a limo and then threw a hypercube out the window.
Damn, you didn't tell me you fuck around with portals and shit.
Michael Jackson himself summons the main setting of our special, the Place Hotel. I'll be real, when I saw his feet exit that car, my heart skipped a beat. That's Michael fucking Jackson, an actual, honest-to-God cognito hazard. You see Michael Jackson and you're influenced to go into a hysterical frenzy. And I'll admit, I am not exempt. MJ turns into a bat, because if we showed actual Michael Jackson, the audience might question why he never talks, because people are genuinely that stupid. The scene plays a remixed version of Somebody's Watching Me, using only Michael's lead vocals. A lot of people think that this is a Michael Jackson original song, when Michael Jackson only provided lead vocals for it. Does that make it a Michael Jackson song? I don't know. Probably. Does it matter? I don't know. Probably not. Look, he's menacing our main character. Michael Jackson, back from the grave, transforms into a bat and successfully kills 2 teenagers. The dog enters the mysterious hotel, luring our main characters inside. There they meet Bubbles, who tells them,
Just follow the music.
They take the magical elevator to the garden, which is a giant magical outdoor pumpkin patch.
Wait, do you hear that? It's music. The monkey said to follow the music.
Bubbles is a chimp, ma'am. They meet Scarecrow Michael Jackson, dancing to Dangerous, which I will not play because I value my life. This dance sequence goes on for well over a minute. I guess they really want to get a new generation hooked on MJ music, but I really doubt this is gonna resonate with, well, anyone really, of any age demographic.
Who is she?
Her name is...
Conformity!
Okay, you don't have to yell.
No! She's here!
Oh no, this is bad.
We're introduced to the main villain of the special, an evil witch called Conformity. What? This is Conformity? The villain, Conformity. Really? She has the power to turn things into zombies and humana what? What is happening here? She got the little butt bump and everything? What the what?
Is her name really Conformity? Yeah, you know how some people, their name just makes sense, like a Tyler or a Brad. Have you ever met a Brad? Well, she is just such a conformity.
Okay, a magic scarecrow in a pumpkin patch, tropey. I expected it. Bombshell sorceress Jessica Rabbit Necromancer is quite literally, the last thing I was expecting. It hadn't even occurred to me that such a thing could be possible. Conformity? Her name should be Whiplash, because that's what happened to me when she popped up on the screen. Anyways, the Scarecrow has tornado spinny powers. What? The Scarecrow gives the main characters his amulet. It apparently contains his song. I've left out no context.
Take the amulet. It's my song. Please keep it safe from conformity.
The Scarecrow repeatedly insists that the main characters are saviors or heroes, when in reality, they kind of just stumbled upon this place and have genuinely no idea what's going on.
Heroes are always so modest.
Which is a mood. It's kind of how I live my life.
Did Michael Jackson lure those kids here?
Whoa, hey, whoa. Phrasing. They find their dog in a horrible cavern where Bubbles tells them they need to take a leap of faith. Why the fuck does the dog try to climb down? The dog craves death. I get it. They fall into a giant spider web where they're tied up awaiting whatever new horror awaits them. I swear to God, if this is like a big booby Drider woman, I'm gonna actually lose my mind. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to handle that. Oh, never mind. He's like a fat Napoleon spider. Watch this outfit be a Michael Jackson reference that I've missed, and people in the comments are gonna be like, oh, HauntLich, that's the outfit he wore when he did that one concert.
You're hereby charged with fomenting rebellion, encouraging dancing, and spreading subversive music.
Except they haven't played any music. What?
What the? Huh?
Hey, yeah. I just realized these guys haven't instigated one single iota of anything that's happened so far. They didn't encourage any of the dancing, they didn't facilitate any musical goings-on, nothing. Nothing at all. Did the writers forget that our characters were supposed to be a DJ and a dancer? They've kind of just been watching shit happen around them so far.
They all did what was expected of them, and I do what's expected of me.
I know how that feels.
Dude, a hot and ready Halloween dinner from Little Caesars? Yeah, for some reason, this never got a proper home video release. It only aired once on CBS and was basically lost media. Until Paramount Plus decided to revive it for some reason on October 20th of 2023, literally the same month I decided to make a video about this special. What were the odds, right? No, seriously, what were the odds? It's basically been abandoned media for almost 7 years. But suddenly, when I want to talk about it, they're gonna bring it back? Somebody's out to get me.
Report that we've captured the rebel.
Sir, yes, sir. I love you, sir.
Ugh, gay.
And now for my favorite part of the job.
Oh, the spider is Michael Jackson.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the sparkly glove. Michael Jackson had it in the beginning. Then the bat had the sparkly part. Now the spider's got the sparkly part. All these characters are just a shapeshifted Michael Jackson. Veronica challenges the spider to a dance contest, which results in a not bad sequence. That was actually crazy smooth and super cool. How have I never seen a moonwalking spider before? I watched this like 15 times. I can't get over the fucking spider moonwalking. Why does it look so good? Conformity gets pissy about the dancing and turns one of the spiders into a zombie. He was the only man I ever loved. The spider guy gives the pro tags his amulet containing his song, which is, I guess they don't really care about us. And then they travel through a giant stained glass recreation of the album art from Dangerous. Because we're in Michael Jackson world, remember?
Hey, real quick. I just wanted to say that when I grabbed your hand back there, it wasn't like a gesture of any kind, so don't read into it or anything, okay?
Of course I totally wasn't surprised at you.
Wait! Stop! It can't be! It's...
I'm the most feared Skrallian.
It's fucking `𝓲𝓵𝓲𝓷𝓵, the scariest Skrallian in all the land!
I'm the most feared Skrallian skeleton in all the land.
Ooh, I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm good. Conformity captures the dog, and instead of immediately killing them all, locks them in a mad science lab with a character that looks like he belongs in an NFT.
How long until your machine is ready?
The conformulator? Yeah, it's almost ready to test.
Oh, I don't like that. That's genuinely menacing. If I were in this scenario and my captor was coming down the stairs doing Michael Jackson dances to pop music with a saw, I think I'd shit my pants. The cat scientist, Franklin Stein, explains what the song means and why the amulets are important.
And there's nothing you can do to stop music anyway.
That's what you think. I have created a force greater than music itself. The greatest invention since the travel pillow. The conformulator consumes people's songs so they can never be heard again.
What do you mean, their songs?
Everyone has their song. But once that song is silenced, they obey conformity.
In a shocking twist of fate, it turns out the evil cat scientist, who was only moments ago super enthusiastic about chopping them to little bits, is actually really into music, and now he's a good guy who was on their side because...
I spent 8 of my 9 lives creating the ultimate musical instrument. Until conformity got her hands on it. Wait! You could use my machine to stop her!
They take the Conformatron, or Conformulator, whatever the hell, and go back to the magic elevator, or whatever the hell. Conformity summons a zombie army, completely sniping what I was planning on doing tonight. Whatever.
The ambulance, that's it. Music must be the answer.
Is Vincent finally gonna do something? Because he's been pretty useless. He's just gonna Dead by Daylight this machine, I guess. Oh shit, Franklin's dead, Lamau.
Reporting for duty. To the Elysium!
And now the general's dead, Lamau. Let's just get the Scarecrow killed too while we're at it. Oh, the Conformulator is a fucking turntable. I get it, because he's a DJ. Didn't Franklin say this was the greatest musical instrument ever created, ever invented? A turntable? I don't know, man. I've seen a piano before, seen a pipe organ before. That's pretty good. Fucking automaton. By combining the power of all three musical characters, we create the most powerful entity in the known universe. I hate that this gave me goosebumps. Michael Jackson is summoned, and his sheer star power launches conformity out the door.
A cryptic metaphor.
This is very true to real life, though. Michael Jackson would walk into a room, and hot babes would just go flying from the very impact of his presence. With Michael Jackson's powerful magic, he undoes the zombie curse and makes everybody friends. And together, they do the Thriller dance.
They were all
Michael.
Obviously, Michael Jackson doesn't say anything because, I mean, yeah. Then this happens.
You can't stop me!
Michael Jackson's very touch turns bad bitches pure, and then they dance. And then everyone dances. This has very strong Chinese animated film energy. So like, what was the conflict in this film? Conformity gets turned good and then dances, and this was all fake. All of it. None of it was real. There were no stakes. This was quite literally a magical haunted house fun ride to encourage these two teenagers not to give up on their musical aspirations. Michael Jackson desummons the hotel, and we're reminded that MacGyver is coming up next. Our main characters go on to live their dreams, becoming a dancer-DJ duo, playing the Halloween ball or whatever the fuck the plan was here.
What the hell was that?
I genuinely have no idea. I'm trying to figure out how to actually talk about this special without just repeating the shit that happened in it. It's definitely not something kids would enjoy, and it's too childish for adults to enjoy. Michael Jackson is inherently not a thing young people give a shit about, but the special itself isn't good enough to try to introduce them to it. This special has no idea what it wants. It's got cute little animal characters, but also bombshell babes. It's got Michael Jackson musical numbers, but no reason for adults to stick around to watch them. Who is this for? And I have to wonder if this is what Michael Jackson wanted when he allegedly said that he wanted to make an animated Halloween special. Or maybe this is exactly what he wanted, and it's completely in line with his vision, and it was gonna be shit no matter what. It's just another Halloween movie that follows the trend of Halloween movies either being for little babies, being R-rated horror flicks, or just being weird, forgettable whatever specials that have no actual impact on anyone, anywhere, at any point in time. This is anti-content. Do you understand? I feel as though I've actually experienced less things in my life for having watched this. Well, I suppose it's time to lay this back to rest. The world is clearly just not ready to have Michael Jackson back.
Can we resurrect the WWE garbage?
Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone has a great Halloween and whatever else is going on at whatever time you watch this. Please, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. Those things do so much for the channel. And make sure to check me out on Twitch, where I play the video games and rant and rave about whatever my chat baits me into ranting about. I certainly hope to see you all there, and happy Halloween.